Hi everyone, this is Koinzell here. So today we're going to talk about the BDM Global March 23rd patch notes. So Shai, the cutest class in BDM is now available in Global. But I have to say, if you're expecting her to do better than Archer or Fletcher in GVG, don't expect that. Those two classes, Archer and Fletcher, will still do better in GVG. PvP wise, she's not too bad. I mean 1v1 for Shai isn't too bad. So she's already ascended upon creation. There is no awakening for her yet. The best thing about Shai is that she has a collection for her own class, so there's quite a number of stats that you can get, as you can see here. So that's pretty good. New Path of Glory Rift difficulty, like I mentioned previously when they started Season 3, I already mentioned that they will definitely have an increase in Rift difficulty. So that's why I recommended not to overcommit your resources. When it comes to, say, is there going to be yet another Rift difficulty, Rift 13, by the time Season 3 ends? It's hard to say, but given the pace of the updates that they are going with now, it's actually very likely. Even if Rift 13 doesn't happen in Season 3, it will happen shortly into Season 4. So yeah, really up to you guys to decide whether you want to commit on the Rift 12. But I personally will still wait for Rift 13, especially if your resources are limited. I mean, obviously, if I will, you wouldn't be waiting. If I will and you did listen to my advice, right, I think you can go ahead and spend on Rift 12. For Rift 13, it's generally speaking still safer to wait for Rift 13, I would say. Because don't forget, the most important thing about the higher Rift difficulties is also the fact that you get more of the Black Spirit condensed energy. And that's really, really important for getting your Black Spirit levels. Black Spirit levels CP is very, very important because it applies to all the members in your family. Okay, let's see. Tower of Trials Hadum. So you guys are getting the Hadum Tower of Trials. I actually covered this initially when I did the first Tower of Trials guide together with the normal Tower of Trials, not just the Alien one, not just the Hadum one. So I'll probably put a link to the top right corner here, so you guys can check that out. I talk about Hadum Tower of Trials in that as well. I'll say this though, Hadum Tower of Trials, the requirement is that you need to fill up your Alien Tower of Trials before you can fill up the Hadum ones. And the Hadum Tower of Trials, the CP requirement is much higher. It's much higher. I've already covered that in the previous Tower of Trials guide that I did, so remember, check that out. But in return, the rewards are better as well, as you can see here. And this is just the beginning levels, the beginning floors. So if you understand what I meant, right, it means that you need 5 characters plus another 5 from the Tower of Trials Alien, and then 5 characters from the Tower of Trials Hadum. So total you need 10 characters. PvP minimum damage rate reduction. Okay, so we know about this, right? So I've already covered this. Basically, it's to back down to 50%, which is equivalent to the 5x that I talked about in the previous video. Put a link to in the top right corner as well. So on April 13, they will do another round of rebalancing. Okay, that's quite soon. So let's see what they come up with on April 13th. Yeah, these are just minor improvements. I'm not going to talk much about this. Nothing too glaring or too life-changing. in the first place, I didn't even know that they restricted class names from the restricted name words. It's like, why? Okay, never mind. Okay, now this, the Black Spirit Rune sales price decrease, this is actually quite bad because it's not that I purposely sell the runes to get silver, and this change has already taken place on Korea and Taiwan a couple of patches back, if I'm not wrong. So for this, right, the thing about the runes is that you actually get a lot of them from the zodiac system or the constellation system, and that if you save up or spend on getting the zodiac entrance tickets, a whole bunch of it, and you run them whenever there's event or specific new zodiacs available, you are gonna easily end up with 500 plus to 1000 plus of the runes, and I'm talking just about the lowest grade, for example green or blue or even white. So can you imagine if you can't sell them for silver anymore and you have to use them for fusion, how long it will take? And I can tell you, from 1000 whites, the amount of time it takes to fuse and the chance of getting something good like yellow grade or above is actually very, very low. And even yellow grade, at the point in time when I was playing the game, I was looking for at least orange grade, honestly speaking. In fact, I needed red for a upgrade. No, actually I got all red already, so I actually needed pink for upgrade. So I did not bother with fusing all the lower grades. What I did was to sell them for silver. So with these being decreased, it's actually quite bad. So you are essentially forced to fuse, and that fusing process is really, really slow until they improve the fusing process to follow that of the alchemy stone. Otherwise, this is quite bad. Yeah. Right, events, the typical new classes event. Yeah. Okay. Now let's go in game. Just quickly look at the events, and then we'll talk about the new products. Wow, there's a lot of new products here. Alright, let's go in game. Not bad. 1000 black pearls and a episode accessory. Shai special shop. We'll cover that in the shop portion. Cherry blossom. Okay. They're giving you these materials. So either craft the outfit or keep them. Personally, I'll keep them. Let's see what else. Nothing really too fantastic, honestly speaking. A cute little polka dot headband for Shai, I guess. Okay, let's look at the pearl shop. This is good. For 1500 white pearls, I would say this is actually pretty good. I'll definitely spend on this. Okay. Shai level up, total you get 2494 pearls for this. So this is nice too because you get it immediately. I mean, obviously the double daily pearls will give you more, but that has a waiting factor involved. But if you want to make the most value out of your money, obviously the double daily pearls will always be better. Usually the daily products will always be better because they really give more in return for your patience in waiting for every day. Yeah. These two, honestly speaking, they aren't great. These two aren't great because for us on Taiwan and Korea for the longest time, we had 8000 pearls as the standard package without any purchase limit. And for lower price than this is about 114 SGD then. Yeah. So this is not good. Unless you're really desperate for white pearls and you don't mind spending this amount every month, once per month, then you do you, yeah? But I personally don't think these two are great. This is yes, this is yes, this is not great. Oh wait, in fact, 2494 white pearls versus 4000. This is 2/3 of it, but the pearls is also about 2/3, right? Slightly better than 2/3 of it, so this is still slightly better than this. Yeah, okay. This two, no, I really don't think so. This is good. This is good. Now let's look at the launch shop. Again, those okay. This is wow. This is actually quite limited for launch shop because usually what we have for launch shop in Taiwan and Korea is you have a whole section of items for using silver. You have a whole section of items using social tokens and pearls. Right now, you only have 2 items for silver, 4 items for social tokens, 2 pearls, 2 mileage. Usually, you should have 4 different subtests for this. So this is not good in terms of the number of items that they are offering. But in terms of buying, spending on all this stuff, obviously these are all good. If you have been playing the game since the start, you definitely will have enough resources to buy all of this. Now for pearls and the mileage token, this is okay. This is much better than this. If I were to compare, this is much better than this. This is also much better than this. So if your pearls and your mileage token is limited, you're better off buying these two rather than these two. Yeah. And all of this, if you have enough social tokens to spare, obviously you buy them all. In fact, most of the time, social tokens should be spent when you have special shops like this. So yeah, just go ahead and spend on this. Okay. But it's quite disappointing that this launch shop doesn't have like 4 different tabs, one each for silver, social tokens, pearls, and mileage. Yeah. This is a bit disappointing as far as launch shop goes. Okay, let's see. Double daily black pearls. This is new. Not bad for this amount. Yep. So definitely can consider buying this. Okay, so this is where the new pearl and black pearl, all the whole long list of pearl products and black pearl products are, right? I've covered this as well. Yes, yep, I covered this. Okay, so let's just look into the. This I already talked about. This is good. You should spend your white pearls on this if you have. Gear shop. The white pearl ones are a bit expensive, honestly speaking. For comparison, for the longest time in Taiwan and Korea, 980 white pearls will give you 90 crystal chests. So that's about 10 to 1, right? This is 30 to 1. So this is 3 times more expensive. Of course, back on Taiwan and Korea, the 980 pearls that I was talking about is a limited purchase, 3 times per week. But all of these white pearl items should only be purchased if you are really desperate for that particular material. Like for example, if you enhance it to an extent where you can't get it anymore. Or rather, let me put it this way, you did some enchantment and you are, after finishing all your resources, you have ended up with a value lower than what you originally had. Then maybe those type of scenarios are the ones where if you have no choice, then you buy this to try your luck again. But I really don't recommend buying on this. On these white pearl items, I really don't think they are great. Wow, they are putting no limit to the world boss fragment on this? Seriously? Doesn't that mean that a wheel that's just started on this game can just keep buying this and get enough materials to craft a full set of primer? Okay. Now for the black pearl ones, these are not too bad. I don't really think you need to purchase this. You will get enough of this from Shakatu. This is okay. This is also okay. I mean, obviously, on the rate on Taiwan and Korea is still better, but yeah, this is okay. Crown stones I used to buy 1,000 for 510 black pearls. So this is, although it's expensive, it's not as expensive as this. This is like 3 times more expensive. This is only, let's see, what's the rate? 3 to 5 versus 1 to 2. 2.5 to 5, if I make it clearer. So this is okay. But there's a reason for it, because you're gated to 1 purchase per week anyway. And these 4 are okay. Oh, sorry, these 3 are okay. Exclude this, these 3, these 2. But this is okay. Plus this is okay. This is a bit low for my liking, honestly speaking, the amount of magical essence. If you have enough magical essence, then you can also forego this. Now let's look at add-on shop. Add-ons. So add-ons are stuff like totem, POG entrance, all the different fragments. Again, the white pearl amount aren't that good. I'm really surprised they are putting no limit to this. It's a payers market, which I guess is what they are trying to do to entice the paying players to stay after that whole debacle regarding the PvP minimum damage reduction. Anyway, just to put things in perspective, it will get to the stage where it's equivalent to the 10x increase that we got previously on Taiwan and Korea, which means that they will double whatever the minimum damage is right now. It will still happen eventually. So yeah, bear that in mind. 300 for 2 tickets. That's not good, man. That's really not good. 300 for 300 totem. Barely acceptable. It's okay if you really need sushi, but otherwise I wouldn't spend on this. I would rather spend on relic fragments. Even this is not great, but it's okay if you want to use this for Hadum, while getting Hadum Holy Valves. Buy this if you really only need it, but... So in terms of regular purchase, I'll buy the relic fragments and maybe the totem. The rest, not so much. Okay, enhancement shop. Obviously, this section here, you only purchase when you really need to do enhancement, or you are playing the long game where you're slowly accumulating your resources. And again, the white pearl ones aren't great. Yeah, they aren't great. The black pearl ones are okay. Don't bother with 10%. 50%, 25 for 300. This isn't great, but I guess it's still one of the better options that you guys have. Restoration Scroll I will buy. For 300 black pearls, this is good. The rest... they're very meh. So the best item really is from this, for this. This is the next best option. And this also. So yeah, 1, 2, and 3. Rest of don't recommend buying them unless you are really low on them. Shakalu exchange certificates, if you are really low, then you can consider, but other than that, I wouldn't spend my pearls on it. Challenge shop. Okay. Okay, finally they put a little bit on the white pearls, right? Because boss stamps, that tells you how good boss stamps are. Oh, and by the way, this action template, I wouldn't bother with it. Why? Because it's only 50% more than the boss stamps. On BDM Taiwan, BDM Taiwan and Korea, Asian tablets are always sold as double the amount of boss stamps for the same cost. So this is not good. Don't bother with this. Out. World Pass chest. This is good. This not so much. But even if you buy this, you shouldn't spend this, yeah? No, until you should accumulate until the next improvement on the world boss. The current world boss that you have right now is not good enough to justify spending. If you do spend on this, it's really to save and accumulate for future. Get the boss stamps for sure. This is a maybe, if you depending on the amount of black pearls that you have. This one is too loud. Ancient tablets. I really don't like the fact that this is only 50% more for the, or more than this on the same cost. But if you are looking to accumulate your ancient tablets, I guess that this is the next best option, right? Or rather the best option. So depends on you, but I personally don't like to accumulate ancient tablets even when I was playing on Taiwan, even when it was double that of boss stamps, because boss stamps still give you more value compared to ancient tablets in terms of the potential rewards that you can get from level 99 Hardum boss runs. Yeah. So yes, for this, this is a bit iffy. This is only if you want to accumulate it for future. Outfit shop. Okay, this is terrible. 300. This is not good. This is terrible. This is not good. Even this isn't great, honestly speaking. This two, I don't think I even need to say anything about it, because obviously, if this is not good, this wouldn't be good. Now this is not too bad, because if you look at it in terms of the amount of artisan skin that you can get from this, you can get, if I didn't remember only, you can get, oh wait, this is just unit level, yeah? Okay, so you only get 4, that's 8. This only gives you 4. This still aren't great. But even this is too low for my liking, this amount for this, although this gives even lower. I guess if you're really desperate for artisan skin, you can still go for this. Yeah, these two are not that great. But even this, I am not a fan of it. But if you really need artisan skin, this is your option to go to, your go-to option. Odds and ends. Okay, Dark Metal Stone is on the same price as even the Shadow Knot as well. By default, these prices are the same as that on Taiwan and Korea. But obviously, Korea we have a better rate, because Taiwan and Korea we have a better rate for this, because there are more permutation of the Shadow Knot, not just this 3 black pearl with like the base purchase without any discount. This is absolutely the same, so this is worth getting if you are someone who want to spend on the Dark Metal Stone. It's still a luxury item per se, since it's a additional boost that you should only use in GVG. Seriously, tier 1 patch has 400 black pearls. Man, none of these are good. Only this is the same price as what we have previously, so that's not too bad. This as well, but bear in mind that this is before any discount. When we bought purchase Shadow Knot in Taiwan and Korea, it's definitely cheaper than this. Okay, so I guess that covers it, right? The only thing is about the outfits, which I believe is new. It's stated as new because of Shai. Oh, but you guys don't have the cutest outfit yet, the Christmas one. The Christmas outfit is the cutest, in my opinion. So I guess you have to wait until the end of the year for that. Oof, it's a long wait. We are only finishing the first quarter. Oh, time really flies by. We're already done with the first quarter. We're almost done with the first quarter of 2021. Okay. Alright, so the video is a bit long this time around, since there's a lot of per shop products to go through. Thanks everyone for watching. If you like the content, remember to like the video and click subscribe for more. Yeah. Okay, bye.